Hello Sagittarius, this is Cyn with Big Moon Energy. I'm going to be doing you guys' weekly tarot reading. This is going to be from January 19th through January 25th of 2026. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. Also, drop a comment below and let me know how your week is going or if this video resonates with you. We're going to go ahead and start off with an Angel Spirit Number Oracle card. All right, we have got 1414. This says light up, good vibes, balance, respect, family, optimism, quality, new connections, and joy. Focus on your needs, desires, and passions. A light-hearted approach makes everything more accessible. New opportunities, a fresh friendship, or even an addition to your family are on the horizon. Positive energy will accelerate the flow of blessings coming your way. We're going to go ahead and do 3 of these tea leaf oracle cards. There's 1. Nope, not yet. None of those. There we go. Oh, and you know what? We are keeping that as an extra. So first off, we've got Arrow. This says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Then we've got Bridge. This is successfully overcoming a problem. Then we've got Cracked Cup. This is dissatisfaction with life. And then we've got I, which is psychic ability, trust your intuition. We're going to go ahead and dive into this with the tarot. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these. I'm going to be doing my version of a mini Celtic spread. These are ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and lay out all of the cards, and then I will hold up each one individually and we will get started. All right. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this, Sagittarius. First off, in the U position, we've got Death. This is like a rebirth, okay? This is like coming up from the ashes where things were so hard. Things have been tough. Like, also getting like a little bit of ego death here, where it's like you're leveling up now, where you are seeing things. You're seeing things differently. Going kind of with this intuition card that you've got over there, you're looking at things, and once we see things for how they are, we can't go back. That's how they are. And so this is like this era of like leveling up, Sagittarius, where you're just kind of like, it is time for me to become someone new. It is time for me to become what I am supposed to be, who I'm supposed to be. What's crossing you is the Page of Swords, okay? The Page of Swords is all about this kind of a little bit of like curiosity. It's like you're dipping your toes in the water a little bit. You're testing things out. Having this like rebirth that's coming, that's kind of like, how do I want to be? How do I want to live? How do I want to be as a person? What are my morals? What are my goals? Like, what are the things that make me me? Like, you're having this very big like observing yourself kind of energy right now, because the Page of Swords, that's very mental energy, logical energy, and this also has to do with like observation. And so it's like you're taking time out to observe who you really are, like being in this transition. And the what you already know position, we've got the 8 of Cups, okay? The 8 of Cups is like where you are starting a journey to reach your ultimate happiness, to reach that 9th cup, which is the wish fulfillment. You are sitting here and you are setting out on it. This is something you already know. Like, you're sitting here and you're like, yeah, I'm changing things about myself. I'm I'm seeing who I really am. I'm embracing all of the good, and I'm moving forward and making my dreams a reality. I'm making my wishes come true. In the recent past, we have got the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles this is a very happy card. The Ten of Pentacles is where it's like, materialistically, you're kind of looking around and you're like, I really do have all that I need. I have a lot of what I want. Like, I'm feeling like good with the things that I have. And this is kind of coming from that like recognition, that observation that you're doing. And it's kind of almost like this foretelling here, having this in the recent past, where you're sitting here and you're like, okay, I have all of this, I have all of that, I'm happy in these ways, but who am I really? Who am I? Who do I want to be? Who is the real me? It's kind of like you're not focusing on the material goods right now. You're focusing on you. You're focusing on who you want to be as a person. In the what is driving you position, we've got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups has a lot to do with romance. In this reading specifically, though, I'm not getting romance at all. This is more of like a spiritual journey. This is where it is like, yeah, you are almost like, with that Death card, you're like going through that dark night of the soul, okay? You're opening all the doors, you're looking at everything, you're looking at yourself from like an outside position as well. And it's kind of leading you on this new adventure with your spirit. Like, this is very specific to spirituality. I am going to say that, Sagittarius. So for those of you who are like new to your spirituality, you're just starting to get interested in these things, this is like this new journey that you're going on. And whenever we're starting something new as well, try things out, see what works for you, see what doesn't work for you, because right now you're right at the beginning and you're kind of learning it all. It's like, absorb it, figure these things out about yourself. In your immediate future, we've got the Moon, okay? You've got that eye card that's talking about that psychic ability and trusting your intuition. This is a very intuitive card, okay? Like, as far as moving forward, you're really getting a lot of signs that you need to trust yourself, Sagittarius. You need to trust yourself. This card is also like an indicator of like, with the Moon, sometimes we can't always see things clearly. Sometimes like, we're bogged down by all of these other things in our life, which is going back to that Death card where you were kind of shedding this old skin and you kind of are at a point where you are now seeing things exactly for how they are. So it's like, with this isn't so much as not being able to see clearly. It's like you're breaking free from that. And you are, not only are you able to see yourself clearly, you're seeing situations, you're seeing people clearly, you're seeing them for who they are, you're seeing who's going to be moving forward with me in this next chapter. What about me is moving forward with me in this next chapter? You're just, this is a lot of reevaluation going on, Sagittarius. In your advice from Spirit, we've got the King of Wands, okay? This is like boldness, okay? This is like taking charge of a situation, which is exactly what you are doing. And this is Spirit just reaffirming that, being like, take charge of your life. You know what you need to do. You know who you want to be, the things that you want to happen. You're going on this journey. You've got two cards of kind of going on journey with that Knight of Cups, this Eight of Cups, where it's like, you know what you want. Take charge and make it happen for you. Make these changes, make it happen to you, make it happen for you, because all of these things are going to give you your ultimate happiness, your wishes coming true. Now, your outcome is the Five of Swords. That being in this reading, having the Five of Swords, this is the energy, this has got a bit of defensive energy to it. There's also a little bit of self-doubt here with the Five of Swords, where you're looking and you're working hard, you're changing things, you're changing how you kind of want to be, like going back with this cracked cup, this dissatisfaction that you have with life. You're kind of sitting here and you're just like, I don't like the way I'm doing things. But then there's that little bit in the back of your head that's kind of being like, this is going to be hard. This is going to be a lot of work, like changing up my life, doing this, like having this like spiritual awakening that's kind of happening for you, Sagittarius, like very spiritual led here. I'm not really seeing that this is like dealing with other people. This is dealing with job. This is more of this like spiritual growth, like that ego death with that death card, things like that. And you're having these worries, you're having these self-doubts, which is honestly completely normal. But once again, with that King of Wands, Spirit is telling you, take charge. You can do this, Sagittarius. We're going to go ahead and do 2 of the Animal Spirit Oracle cards. Okay, we've got card 33, which is Horse Spirit, and this is telling you freedom is yours. Once you break out of this shell, and you are, you know, doing this rebirth, you're having this ego death, this is going to give you freedom, Sagittarius. Also, I think it's quite funny being like a Sagittarius. Freedom is very, very important to Sagittarius. Being able to travel, being able to start these journeys, okay? Even though we're talking about a spiritual journey, this is still just as important in that aspect of like having that freedom to be who you are. And then we've got card 65. We actually have 2 cards. Look at you, Sagittarius. We'll go ahead and read the extra in just a second. We've got card 65, which is Whale Spirit, and it says trust the great mystery. That is where like these things, like when I was talking about the psychic ability, you're seeing things clearly. You won't be able to see everything. We all can't, you know, just see into every little aspect and know exactly what's going to happen. And that is where we do have to let our faith come in, and we have to hand some things to the universe and be like, I know you've got my back, universe. And then you have got Dolphin Spirit, which is card 20, and it says this and that are true. This is where when this card comes out, this is telling you that there can be 2 different things going on, and they can both be true. They can, even if they conflict each other a little bit, it doesn't mean that they're not true facts. So even as you are going through, like I keep talking about this ego death, but this rebirth, it's one of those things where it's like they're both true. You have to do one in order to get the other. They are both there, like in tandem together, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you next time, Sagittarius.